Well, look at that. Am Leeser, how are you? Hope you had a good weekend. Shannon, how are you doing? Hey, Em. Hey, Shannon. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I don't know if I'm ready for winter yet. It's it's too chilly for me right now. I'll tell you that much. But doing okay. Hey, Dave, how are you? Did send you a link if you have time and if you want to. Yeah, this afternoon it wasn't too bad. It was out in the sun and with no wind. It was actually pretty nice. But as soon as the sun goes down, then it gets chilly. I'm not ready. Yeah, me either, man. It's ugh. Hey, Dave. Just got done putting the rear strut in a Buick LaCrosse. Sounds like fun, Shannon. I have wind all day. Yeah. And then if you got to work under the car, you catch all the wind. It's extra drafty under there when you're laying under the car outside. Hey, yo, mama, how are you? Glad you could make it. Hope all is well. Anybody, anything interesting or new they want to share? It was tight. Yeah. Well, at least you were able to work inside the garage. I used to work on tractors out in the field, and man, especially if it was cooler like this and you catch a lot of wind under that tractor, whoa, out in the cold dirt, it was just no fun. Working working on concrete and out of the elements, man, that's where it's at. I had heat and TV. Well, that's can't ask for more. Yeah, I've been firing up my heater in the mornings to get the chill a little bit out of here. So probably running for about an hour. But engine hoist on marketplace. Yeah. Yeah, $500 is a good deal. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, if you can find them for that, man, you got to jump on the guy that I got mine from. He was sitting on it already for a while because he was asking more, but I got him down. I was one of the first people that actually showed up, so he gave me a good deal on it. On Marketplace, I normally do a little bit of chewing down on the price, and then I'll really put the screws down when we meet face to face, or however you want to put it, however you want to call it. But yeah, man, that thing is great. I mean, that engine hoist. I mean, I've yet to find the limit on it. So I got some different attachments for it too. So you got one that is you stick in there and then it makes a 45-degree going up. So I mean, you can really get some serious reach with that thing. Did the hoist come with the foot control? Yeah, I added that, Am, because I was getting tired of because I had one of those. Was it Generac or something like that? The yellow hydraulic pumps with a handle on it. It was squeaky and it was pretty labor intensive. So, and then I went on to Vivo and I got that. Hell, I think they sell them for like $150, and I put that on there, and I set it right there so I can touch it with my toe, and that way I got two hands free. Because that was my biggest problem at times. That sometimes the engine wants to twist or you want to maneuver it a little bit, and then you only have one hand, and the other hand you're trying to pump, or you like to trying to drop it a little bit, and that foot control makes it 10 times easier. You can basically keep your face in the engine bay and really keep a close eye on things, and then for lifting or dropping, whatever you need to do. So yeah, it was definitely worth it. Chaka Gillis is in the house. Hi-de-o, guys and gals. Chaka, how are you? But got a got a Prius in on the yard now. Need to do an engine swap on it, so we got that going up. I know I'll probably test the limits on that OTC engine hoist I got. That thing is tiny. It's almost the size of a suitcase. Northern Grid, how are you? But yeah, I tell you what though, I got that Matco cart, that work table. Man, I love that thing. That thing, this thing right here. I've been loving that thing. It's been great. Six. It says 6,000 pounds, I believe. Give me 1 second here. Uh, oh. 4,400 pounds. But that thing is built heavy enough. It can handle way more weight than that. Yeah, I love that, man. It's nuts. I love that that little table. Nah, yeah, man. Sometimes you just got to do a little bit of wheeling and dealing, and you play your cards right. Uh, you can end up on top. So yeah, it can lift basically any engine, Shannon. That engine hoist. So like I said, I have not met the limit on that yet. Yeah, glad you could make it, JWC Tech. I hope all is well. That's right. Yeah, I've been using it quite a bit, so I like it. I thought it would have more excuse me. I thought it would have more RPMs, but um, almost feels like it's a little slower than the quarter inch. And my brushless 3/8 looks like it's a little faster too, but it definitely has a lot of torque. Yeah, no problem, Dave. Appreciate it. I really love the light ring that's on there, man. That makes all the difference. So that's nice, especially when you get into dark areas. It really lights it up really nice. But my quarter inch is definitely most used. Kind of excited to try the new Milwaukee Ratchet 80 foot-pounds and the button. Yeah, I'm set. So I'm really happy with what I got. So if I'm gonna buy any more ratchets, electric ratchets, it would be the Milwaukee Insider one for in the cart, the long reach. Then you got one ratchet that can do quarter and 3/8. So hey Nick, how are you? Hope all is well. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, like I said, for that cart, that would be, for my snap-on cart, that would be a good ratchet to add. I still got my old Milwaukee's in there that I started out with. The brushed ones. I'm glad I waited on the Milwaukee ratchet. I'll get the button. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm set for ratchets right now, so I'm not going to switch anymore. I'm really happy with the ones that I have. Anyone ever made a washer dryer stand on uneven concrete? Yeah, I have in our old house. But that was because the room was a little tight, and if you set it up straight, you don't have to bend over. And because if you had to bend over too much, you would bump your butt in the wall. And if you set it up higher, then you didn't have to bend over as much. So, and I made it tall enough that you could put a milk crate under there. So if you want to store stuff, then you can do that. The hex bed adapter on the inside, it comes in clutch for dash work. Okay. I really love that Vessel electric screwdriver I got for that kind of stuff, man. That thing is really nice. Weekend spent closing the in-laws summer house at the lake. Ah, gotcha. How do you handle uh find a height where you want to have it at, Nick? With level, and then put a screw in one end, and then put the screw in at the other end. Grab yourself a chalk line, snap that up against the wall, and then mount that first, and then you do the other corner the other corner legs. At least that's how I've done it. So it's a little bit of a dick, but cut your legs up to length somewhat, and then as you're maneuvering that stuff around, uh, put the screws in. I did get the vessel ratchet kit that recently came out. Found out a pair of pliers is needed to pull out. They are in tight fit. Also flip it to change direction. Yeah. So how do you like that vessel ratchet? Um, I've wondered about that. It's not very torquey, so I wasn't sure. Did you see the Milwaukee M12 ratchet digital torque wrench that's coming out? Yeah, they already had that out for a good long while, Northern Grit. But it only goes up to like 150 foot-pounds, I think. It's it's not high enough for in the automotive world. It's really uh, for electricians. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. Yeah, I like it so far. Yeah, well, so what do you use that for? That vessel ratchet. Like I said, I haven't really couldn't figure out a way to find a use for it. So just got the Snap-on angle cutoff wheel smoked. Damn. Yeah, for that kind of stuff, Nick, I really like my Milwaukee. Um, I think Snap-on ratchets are pretty good. They're hard to beat, but the impacts and that kind of stuff, you know, I definitely like my Milwaukee stuff for that. Because you had the 14.4 one, right? Because I think you said something about that last week. Yeah, 14.4. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you need to talk to your Snap-on dealer and see if you can trade it in or something. Just if you're not happy with it, no good. The tool won't do you any. The tool won't do you no good. So, oh, excuse me. My Snap-on guy would be. He would be very reasonable with me. I would trade it for a Milwaukee because he should be able to get that. The Milwaukee one, the Milwaukee version of that. They're supposed to be pretty good. I don't own one, so I don't know. I was very unimpressed. He has a new one coming to see if it's. He said it could give it back. Okay. There you go. Well, at least he's cool about it, right? Yeah, because your Snap-on dealer should be able to get Milwaukee stuff. What up, Dave?
Not much. How you doing?
Not too bad. Yeah, I've got a good Snap-on dealer too. Like I said, he'll if you got a good one, he'll work with you. He'll make it right.
My Snap-on dealer, I'm waiting for him to get shit in.
Oh yeah, what kind of shit?
Well, those 13-inch or 11-inch long cordless ratchets, the new ones.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to get me those, or at least a
Yeah,
quarter-inch drive. I don't know if I'll go 3/8 drive that long. I probably will. I'll probably get both of them.
Yeah, my battery platform is either 14.4 or Milwaukee. So don't really want to have three different battery platforms. Because your Snap-on guy carries Milwaukee too, right, Dave?
No, my Mac
He
guy
doesn't?
does. No, my Macco guy does. I mean Macco and Mac guy. My Mac guy carries. My Mac guy carries DeWalt, Milwaukee. When it comes to cordless, DeWalt, Milwaukee. Yeah, he doesn't carry anything else. And Mac tools too that are cordless. Of course he carries, but those are all DeWalt's anyway. But
Yeah.
no, my Mac guy carries. He carries. He's like close like Jude dealer Gabe's truck used to look like.
Yeah.
That's the closest I could say my Mac tool dealer. His truck looks like Gabe's. He's got a little bit of everything on it. I mean, he got Vim tools on it. He got Gray Pneumatic on it. He's got Sonex on there. He's got Mac tools. He's got Milwaukee. I mean, he's DeWalt. You want the shit? He's got Calvan, Lyle.
Yeah.
It's just the truck is just packed all the time. I saw that Mac now makes those offset ratcheting box heads too. They're made by the same people that make Vims. Vims is a satin finish, and the Mac tools is a chrome finish, but they are the same freaking tool. I believe the Macs are more expensive than the Vims, though. I'll show you guys what JWC is talking about.
Yeah, Cornwell sells Milwaukee, so I got these from Blue Point. These are the ones I got.
These are what JWC is talking about. Mac Tools has the same thing now, branded at Mac Tools. They're polished chrome though. These are satin chrome, and the selector switch is on the back right there, or reverse, and they use a 3/8 drive extension. So how long you want your ratcheting box time to be is how long of an extension you put on it. And Max also comes on a Vim rail, mag rail, just like this. But they're chrome, polished chrome, and they say Mac Tools on them. And I actually do like these. They're actually stronger than the mountain wrench version of these things.
Yeah, well, that's not very hard.
But they're still not the snap-ons.
Yeah, I just showed the Blue Points version that I got.
How are you liking your snap-on ratcheting offset wrenches? You know, like $600 set or whatever they were, $700 set.
Oh, fucking love them, man.
Your heads aren't getting floppy on them yet?
No. Now put some torque on those. You could tighten them up. The only one that is floppy is the 8 mil.
Yeah, it's mine too. 8 mils floppy as shit.
Yeah.
I can't
That's
get
the
it
only
any
one, and the rest is fine. I like him so much that I used the Cornwell ones, and the first time, put some torque on it, but not near as much as I would with the Snap-ons, and it skipped the gear and busted my knuckles, and I'm like, "Yep, I'm fucking done." I called my Snap-on guy. I said, "Get the SAE set, because this is bullshit." He's like, "Okay." Because the Cornwells are the mountain as well. They're the same. The only ones I have is from Cornwell is the add-on set. Up to 3/4, that's the Snap-on. Or Cabo, yeah, whatever. Which is also the icon one. So people tell you that, oh, they're better than whatever. Nah, they're not. So what else is new, Dave?
Not much here. It's been a lazy day today.
Oh, yeah? I got a bunch of shit done today.
Not me. I just was a lazy shit today.
Yeah. I was trying to sleep in this morning, but the baby was screaming, so that didn't happen. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I might as well just get out of bed. So
I don't even know what time it was I got up today, but I should have gone back to bed.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Nick. Take care, my friend. I
Got
didn't
you
get.
straight out of it.
So what was that? Didn't get finished in time last night, Dave. Long session.
I threw up a live stream for a little bit last night.
Oh yeah, I did see your link, but I saw that this morning. I'm getting old, Dave. I appreciate my sleep.
Me too. I'm telling you, man. I made a mistake not going back to sleep today. I had intentions to do so much shit today, and I didn't do a damn thing.
That happens sometimes. Right.
Well, we actually gained an hour in the middle of the night last night.
What's that?
We actually gained an hour last night.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what she said too.
That's
She
why
said
I'm all fucked up right
you
now.
slept in for an hour.
I got that jet lag from that daylight saving time shit. The whole hour messed me up for the next 15 days now.
That daylight saving shit is a bunch of fucking bullshit, man. It's no different than making your blanket longer by cutting the bottom half off and sew it onto the top end. Dave doesn't get it, does he?
I get it.
Good.
That's one thing that sucks about it. It's going to be dark now before I get out of work every night.
Corey, how are you? Yeah, well, like I said, I make no goddamn difference. It's dark either which way. But so what have you been working on, Dave?
I have a. Trying to think if anything left. I got shit left over. I got replaced turbo unit on a F-150 and a 3.5 3.5 dual rad cam F-150 EcoBoost or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Got a bad turbo, one of those I got to change. They've already
Which
done
side?
the
Passenger side or driver's side?
driver's side. It's going to be banked too.
Okay.
Somebody they already did the passenger side like 18 months ago.
Yeah,
Just done
driver's
one.
side is the easy. It's the easiest one.
Then I have somehow or another our service manager lined up some bullshit with Amazon. So I got like 3 Amazon vehicles I got to go through for some special safety check. It's actually by Amazon. It's required to be done. So I basically I looked the vehicles over from top to bottom. They came back. They just got taken from a collision shop and brought to us. So they got like a fucking half-assed Mako paint job slapped on these things. And now it's coming to us to make sure there's no safety issues mechanically, and then they're going to enter them back into the fleet for Amazon. Yeah. I got 3 of those I got to do. I mean, I got to document the horn fucking works, the whole 9 yards. Anything that don't work, they want to know about. And been my experience. For the most part, they fix it. And then I
Hey, Jamie, how are you?
got a couple other diags I got to deal with too. Got to do an oil cooler assembly, oil filter housing cooler assembly for 3.6 Pentastar on a Jeep Grand Cherokee that's pissing oil like a motherfucker. It's all leaking down the whole back of the block, down the transmission, bell housing, and
Nice. Mom passed away. So, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jamie. My condolences.
oh my back.
Yeah, for those Fords, I made a special socket for that. So now you'll see I'll never do one again.
You had to make a special socket to do it?
Hey, Will Allen, how are you? I have made one. Here. This one here's the key. Make that really thin. That way it can slip. That way you can go right behind there on the passenger side up against the firewall. You can slip this on there and just get that fitting, that cooling fitting out. Yeah, sometimes that's the best therapy, Jamie. Keeping yourself busy. Yeah, like I said, that works that works great. It's just a 19 mil or 3/4 or whatever. Yeah, I am. I lost 70 pounds, man, so it don't take much to get cold these days.
So you lost 70?
Yeah. Finishing a 2014 Hemi
Right back
Ram
in.
1500. Gave that an eviction notice. There you go. What all did you have to do to that, Jamie? Well, that's your opinion. I don't give a shit. I am cold, so I dress for the occasion. Resurrect a pristine 2013 Dart 1.4 Fiat engine. Nice. That's good for you. I don't care. The byproduct of a failed MDS system and deleted an old. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, I turn my little heater on here, probably for about an hour in the morning, half hour, somewhere in there. Get the chill off of things a little bit, and then
No.
so why is your Snap-on deal not having that ratchet yet?
He says everything is on the back order. He thinks that he's not. They're just not sending him shit. So he tells me.
Really?
He showed me a list of shit, like a list the other day. It had to be 13 pages long of shit that he's still waiting for them to ship to him.
What, has you been a naughty boy?
He said they've been shitty lately. My dealer, between him and his father, well, they have a corporation. So his dad has a route. My dealer has a route. His brother has a route. And then between the three of them, they claim they own two other routes that they pay people to drive the truck. He says he can't get those ratchets for any of his trucks. They're all in order, but
Yeah, my guy's got him on the truck.
well, mine's probably had them on the truck. They just go as quick as he gets them, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's not selling them that fast. What did he tell me the other day? He sold only like four or six of them, something like that.
My Snap-on dealer has over 500 customers. I'm
Yeah.
sure he'll sell quite a few of them. Some of his
Yeah,
best
but same here, Jamie.
my Snap-on dealer also is lucky enough that the GM Tech Center's within his route, General Motors Technical Center, and they get to stop there. He actually spends a whole day there on the GM Tech Center grounds. And between the mechanics that they have there, research and development technicians, GM needing to buy stuff for their own corporate uses. But he said a lot of the guys buy their own stuff because they got the money, so they want Snap-on everything. He does extremely well when he's at at the tech center. If there's anything out there new, that somebody buys the shit all up for him.
Yeah.
But he did bitch that Snap-on sent him some stuff he didn't want.
Oh, my Snap-on guy bitches about that all the time. He's like, now they're trying to cram me this shit down my throat.
My Snap-on guy said they sent his shipment. They sent 3 of the master punch and chisel sets with the chisel holder. It's a master set in foam with chisel holder, the chisels, the punches, and it has little miniature Snap-on drilling hammer. Yeah, that little 32-ounce or whatever drilling hammer that's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those are like $1,100 a set for that punch and chisel set with the hammer. He's like, they sent me 3 of those. He goes, I'll never sell 3 of these.
Yeah. I had to warrant some stuff with my Mac dealer in San Antonio since I don't have a rep here. Really, you don't have a dealer there, Jamie, in Alabama?
This is the first time I've had a Matco dealer for like in a consistent basis. I think my Matco dealer, I've had him for 4 years now. But like my Metro Detroit area lacks Matco dealers.
Really?
Yeah, there's Snap-on. Everybody got a Snap-on dealer. Cornwall is very limited too. I've only seen a Cornwall truck once in Michigan my whole life.
Yeah, we got one here, but he's been talking about going out of business already for years, or hanging up his shingle and wants to retire. But he's trying to sell his route, but I guess he hasn't found anybody yet. Yeah, I don't do a lot of suspension stuff, so I just buy the cheaper shit for that. Not in Alabama. Just Matco and Snap-on. There you go.
Why would you be able to claim that on a lemon law? It's got to be the same failure three times within a certain period of time, without them being able to successfully fix it for it to fall under lemon law. One-time failure is not covered under lemon law.
Yeah, there you go, Jamie. Got to look at their new work table. Worth every penny, in my opinion. I love that thing. It's been great.
My dealer never dropped one off this week. I don't know what happened to him. I never asked him, text him either. Where the hell is he? But I didn't see him this week. Something must have came up. He usually texts and says he's not going to be in. He was supposed to bring me one of those Matco work tables.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
I'll probably
like
see it
that
tomorrow. I'll probably see it tomorrow or Tuesday. He comes either Monday or Tuesday. He said he had them. He had a bunch of them in his storage unit where he parks his truck at night.
Yeah, they were in back order for a good long while, and then all of a sudden they came in. They had a bunch of them again. I guess a boat from China showed up.
My Matco dealer, lives about 2.5 miles south of me, southwest of me. He's about 2.5 miles southwest of me, but about a mile east of me, he has a 12-acre lot. And he's got a pole barn on there. I forget what size it is, a 40 by 50, I think, 40 by 40, something like that. Steel garage structure on it. That's all that's on the property, and that's where he keeps his truck when he's not running his route, because he can't have the truck in a subdivision that he lives in.
Yeah.
It's against the city, not city organization. It's against the homeowners association for him to have his truck parked there for any more than like 18 hours or whatever. So he has other property that he keeps it on, which it's just right down the road from me. It's like 1 mile away.
Did everyone have?
And he said that's where he's got. He said he got 6 or 7 of those carts or those work tables sitting in his building.
I don't have any experience with any of that, Jamie.
What's she asking about?
Did have one good experience with extended warranty company, surprisingly, on a Ford Ranger engine. I don't know.
I've had some good experiences with aftermarket warranty companies. I've had a lot more bad experiences with them, but
Oh, JWC Tech has a deal again. Mecca dealer showed up at my store earlier and said he quit his route and wants to offload the rest of his stock. Check out what's left Monday or Tuesday. Hey, keep me in mind, JWC Tech. I'm always in for a score. Yeah, that is a score. Yeah, you want to keep that truck out of the snow, Jamie. Still under factory
yeah,
warranty.
well, it's a 24, isn't it, Scott? It's a 24, and you just said it only has like 6,000 miles on it. It should be under factory warranty. It's under powertrain warranty for 5 years, 60,000 for the transmission. Those 10 speeds were a pile of shit anyway. Ford's got problems with them. Well, they're the same damn tranny. Ford and GM did that transmission design together jointly on that 10 speed.
Oh, did you hear? Allison is going to part way with GM.
That's what I heard. Or is it GM parting way with Allison?
No, Allison. Allison told GM they got a month, and then what was it? Next upcoming, if in the new year they need to take even the fucking badges off the trucks that's sitting on the lot. The Allison badges.
Why did Allison back out?
Because the GM transmission, they call it an Allison transmission, and it's not. And they have all these problems with it.
Well, I know that 10 speed that Ford and GM designed together, they have all kinds of problems with those. My understanding is they're not going to use a 10 speed anymore.
They better not. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
They're going to have a 6 and an 8 speed available for the pickup trucks, is my understanding. The 10 speed's going to be gone.
Yeah, they've been having a shit ton of problems with those.
I don't know if you knew that was a Ford GM joint operation on the design of that.
Yeah. $10R80 and $10R140. Yep. I don't know. I don't work on that new stuff anyway, so. I work on old junk.
Talk about fluid filming a truck. I got to spray my truck up again. I haven't done it in over a year. It's one thing I did last week. I did a whole lot of work to my own vehicle.
You got to do that once in a while, Dave.
Well, the tires I took off of it had almost 70,000 miles on the set of tires I just took off, and I put brand new ones on. I flushed the coolant in it. I flushed the transmission again, which will be the second time it's been done in 110,000 miles. I did it around 65,000. I did that again. I changed both diffs. I changed the fluid in those, and I changed the transfer case fluid or tranny fluid that was in transfer case. Put new spark plugs in it. Set in new ignition cables from the coils to the plugs.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I've been trying to think. I put new wiper blades on it too, so I can see when it rains. Just a bunch of maintenance shit I did to my truck.
Yep.
Spark plugs were original 110,000 miles old. Diffs, I never changed the fluid in, so that's the first for the differentials. The transmission and the transfer case, I did around 65,000. Never flushed the coolant in it before, so I just did that. Now I just got to get it sprayed again for rust protection. Either do it myself or take it over to the guy that did it last time. I'll probably just take it to the guy that did it last time.
Yeah.
He can get sprayed with all that fucking grease and be in it all day.
Well,
we've
been losing
65 to do a truck my size.
We've been losing some of our old vehicles left and right, so we have 2 that are down right now. In about 2 weeks worth of time, we lost 2 of them, so it's like, fuck. Not good, Dave.
I know how the feeling is. It's how everything works with me. One thing goes bad on me, it ain't just one thing, dude.
Yeah.
My washer takes a shit, then the freaking refrigerator takes a shit. Get a new fridge, get a new washer, get a new dryer to match the washer. And then you go to use a microwave and it fucking pops, fucking starts on fire inside. That's kind of luck I have.
Well, you don't supposed to put metal in the microwave, Dave.
What?
You don't supposed to put metal in the microwave.
Hey, that's a true story about the microwave, dude. Catching on fucking fire in my house. That is no bullshit deal. And nobody put anything wrong in it. Nobody put anything wrong in it. The fucking microwave internally exploded. I kid you not. The fucking walls popped in the microwave. The fucking thing is mounted over my fucking cabinet, over the stove. It's mounted to the cabinet and the wall. The motherfucker was fucking flames right out of the fucking vent of the microwave and everything, man.
Oh, now we're good to go, Jeff, because the wife was driving my truck last week and she almost ruined it. So got that somewhat patched up. I still need to work on it, but I haven't had the time yet. And then 2 vehicles down. So yeah, we're at number 3. So we should be safe now, right?
Yeah, I went through I went through about a 2-week stretch of everything possibly breaking in my house.
6-4. Well, she didn't ask permission, and see when she got stranded alongside the road, she had some help from a couple guys and got the truck home, and then she called me. She didn't dare to call me when she was broke down alongside the road. Yeah, those are big engines. I had the warranty on Milwaukee half-inch mid-torque a couple weeks ago. I dropped it off at FedEx on Friday, and it showed up on my porch next Friday. Good as new. That's great. Nope. Her ears must have been burning. Yeah, she broke the caliper off on the driver's side rear. You know where you mount the caliper on the parking brake bracket. That whole ear broke off. It's unbelievable, Dave. I've never seen that in my life.
I don't think I have either.
Dancing along with Reynolds. How are you? Of course you can, Jamie.
Fucking got some gnats still hanging around here, them fuckers.
I have to get my new second gen stubby warranted. Uh-oh.
My tool dealer said this: the newest second gens are hit and miss. He said they've had to warranty a lot of them.
Yep. Well, that's not good.
I hear the same thing about
I
the
had
new.
I had to warranty my first one right out the box, just about.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing from my dealers. Also, it's just like my Mac dealer will tell you the same thing's going on with the DeWalt stuff. The new mid torque, the small mid torque half inch drive. I think it's the 961 or whatever. And then that big beastly half inch drive impact they have, that cordless one. My dealer says those things are breaking all the time on the guys that bought them from them. You're packing so much power into this little freaking housing. Shit's given. I mean, they can pack all this punch in these little tools, but eventually it's going to be too much that you're going to break the internals. I think that's what's happening with some of these new cordless tools.
Jeff wants to know what's your guys' thought on changing ATF a couple quarts at the time versus dropping the pan, etc. on personal vehicles. Just drop the pan, Jeff.
Yeah, you might as well just drop it all out.
Yeah, and change the filter out and just get her done. Just get it done and over with. And traveling goose in the future. There you go, Jimmy. That will look good on you. Very simple process. Huh. That does sound pretty simple. Well, if I haven't, so far, I really haven't had to do anything. So I still have my old original shit. The half inch. My most used impact, half inch mid torque. Just my damn look. I suppose, yeah. And only impacts left. DeWalt batteries. That's JWC Tech. Geese make great pets. Well, that's always a good thing, right? If you got less. Less bullshit is always better.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yep. There you go, Jimmy. Can't beat that.
This fucking thing's got to die.
I did it through Milwaukee's e-service for the warranty and never asked for a receipt. Well, all my shit is out of warranty now, so it's still not run out.
We got them border jumping geese by us. Lots of them.
The Canadian.
Yeah. My DCF 961 have had to send in twice already. That's a high torque mid-size impact, cordless impact by DeWalt. I would have to say, my personal opinion is it's stronger than the old DCF 899, which was their standard full-size cordless impact. Their smaller mid-size is more powerful. But you're putting all that power in a little same old housing. I think parts aren't holding up to that power.
I don't know. I don't run DeWalt, so.
Well, they're having the same problem with some of the newest Milwaukee stuff. It's breaking the shit up inside. One of the guys I work with is on 3 of the new mid torques or whatever they call high torque stubby, whatever the thing is. He's on 1 now.
This one?
Yeah. He's on his 3rd one of those. I mean, I don't know if they've gave him new ones, but it's been sent out twice already. Well, I know the first one he got a new one. He got an exchange. I know the first one he got an exchange because it fucking wouldn't work right out of the box.
Well, if this one takes a shit, then it's out, and then I'm only sticking to the old Milwaukees. Yep, they poop everywhere. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, Jamie. Well, my first one was a joke. I was beyond pissed. I tell you that much. My first Milwaukee stubby.
Why would Marcus Place be loaded with deals because of the government shutdown?
Let's not go there.
I was just curious why Marketplace would be on fire because of the government shutdown. I have not noticed our government is closed. I kind of like it.
Nothing has changed for me. They still take my fucking money.
I'm still fixing government cars for government employees.
Yeah, with JWC Tech, like my half-inch high torque and mid torque, they still run good. So I don't know, it's fine. I've not felt the need to upgrade. If my first experience was good with the new stubby impact, I would have, I probably would have pushed a little harder, but I'm just waiting.
Said my dealer, this has come from both my Mac dealer and Matco dealer. They said it's been hit and miss with that stubby you showed me. They said some of them, the pieces of shit right out of the box, break a week later, break 2 days later. And the other ones they sold, the guys are pounding the hell out of them with no problem. So I would have to assume there's probably a quality control issue. Or was. I can't say there is or there still is. But I mean, if my dealers are saying it's like 50-50, whether you get one that's good or you get one that's bad, or 60-40, whatever the percentages they told me at one time. I mean, there should all be coming off the same line. So I'd assume it's a quality control issue. Or
yeah, I agree,
JWC. A part sourcing issue, wherever they get parts to put in it.
Yeah.
Could not be under great quality control. So somehow,
well, my impact hammer locked up, and like I said, when I brought that back to the store, that guy behind the counter grabbed that impact, smacked the nose, the anvil on the counter, and it worked. Yeah, well, that's a fucking joke.
At least you didn't hand it back to you and say, "Here, I make a fix. Go home now."
Yeah. Nope, he gave me a new one. And the only other tool I broke so far was the quarter drive snap-on ratchet. I broke the anvil off, but I should have used the 3/8. That was my fault.
I was disappointed Friday. I was working on a car, and some reason I was having a hard time with my. I needed a little more clearance, and I wanted my flex head, like a flex head ratchet. And I do have a Matco flex head ratchet. I don't know, a 12-inch long one, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Locking flex head. You know, that thing pissed me off again Friday. I threw that son of a bitch across the freaking shop, man. Every time I'd start trying to loosen, the lever would switch to tighten on me.
Yeah.
It's only because it's dirty inside. I was pissed. I threw that fucker, and I'll have to clean it out later. Take the snap
I got
out.
that. I got that going on now with my my gear wrench 1/2-inch drive ratchet, the long one. But I've put some serious torque on it. Like that handle was like.
When the Matco starts doing that, as long as it's not skipping, all you gotta do is take the what's it called? C clip off.
Yeah.
Take the snap ring out, whatever, and take it apart, clean it all up, maybe give it a light little coat of some freaking trans fluid and throw it back together. The littlest bit of dirt particles getting there causes it to switch directions. But
mine is like when you're ratcheting.
$200
Mine
ratchet,
is like
do that, though.
mine is the one that the gear wrench that I got with the long handle. That's a locking flex head. As soon as you start going fast, and all of a sudden that selector goes toward the middle, and then it's like.
Yeah, that's my bitch with Matco. They claim they fixed it. They did some changes to the paw and this and that bullshit. It still does it. Slightest little dirt gets in it. $200. It shouldn't happen. When you're paying $200 just for a ratchet, it shouldn't happen.
Right.
And it should have a sealed head for that kind of money too.
Yeah, I stick to my snap-ons. I tell you what. So can't beat those, man.
Those are my go-to ratchets. All my Snap-on Dual 80s.
Yeah, and like I said, I've got that stuff in the gear wrenches are in my cart. So, and last week, man, I used that ratchet and I put some fucking torque on that. Man, I swore I was going to break that handle. I'm like, well, fuck it, it's going to be all or nothing. She didn't break.
That's always good.
Yeah, for me either. To me, the Matco ratchet looks just like a gear wrench ratchet. The Gen 2 ratchet, Dave.
I do have one of the newer Snap-on ratchets with their 100 tooth.
Yeah.
It is a 100 tooth, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as smooth as the Dual 80.
So you like it or what?
I just bought it because the head was slimmer and it has more teeth, so it's maybe got a quarter of a degree less arc swing maybe than the Dual 80. But I got because the head was a little thinner, and I also got because I didn't have one yet. I like the Dual 80 better. Smoother. Less back drag.
Yeah, I'm sticking to those. I've got all of those, so I'm not going to switch.
I think the Dual 80 that's just such a perfect. The Dual 80 is perfect. It's smooth.
Yeah.
Got good tight tolerances. They're strong.
Yeah, for sure.
They're strong. You can put a lot of ass into the Dual 80s.
All right, Jamie. Hey, thanks for stopping in. You take care. Yeah, those Dual 80s, man, they're hard to beat.
Yeah, it's my ratchet of choice I usually grab is my Dual 80s. Or what's the quarter inches are only 72 teeth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But there's still
Make sure you turn them off, though. Yeah, and those quarter inches, man, you can put some serious torque on those too. And they just don't give up, man.
Oh my fucking god.
But hey, we're well over our time.
All right. Everybody in chat, thanks for joining. Thanks for supporting Theo. Theo, thanks for having me on. And everybody have a good start to your week.
All right, everybody. I hope y'all had a good weekend, and I appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out with me. Thank you very much, Dave, for coming on. And hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody's going to have a good week. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.